So I watched that documentary, Seau's 30 for 30, Junior Seau.
Yeah.
Who's my favorite player as a kid growing up. Cried during it. And so he died. He committed suicide at the age of 43.
Wow.
So, but and I think I know what answer you're going to have, but just hear me out here. So let's say as a kid, you grew up, you're a 5-star recruit. You're a celebrity, good looking dude. You're Junior Seau. Then in your blue chip All-American in high school, you get a full ride scholarship from Oceanside to Southern California, USC. Doesn't get any bigger football than that. Then from USC, you're the number 5 pick in the NFL draft.
You're born to play football.
You're perennial All-Pro, one of the best linebackers to ever put a helmet on. You're a Hall of Famer. You're a Super Bowl ring holder, everything. You have the best career of all time.
Yeah.
You made millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But you die at 43.
Yeah.
Would you rather have that or be Joe Schmo, schlubbing away for the man, average life, living the burbs? You're making $60,000 a year. Not that anything's wrong with this. I'm just painting the two dynamics there. You're making $60,000 a year, normal family. You can't wait for happy hour.
If there was anyone,
but you live to 80.
Yeah.
Would you rather have that life or this 43 glory?
So if there was anyone who was made to play football,
not asking
all
that.
The signs
no.
were pushed.
B, not asking. Of course. Yeah. No shit. I'm asking you.
I believe.
Would you rather?
I believe the juice is worth the squeeze.
You'd rather go out on your shield at 43.
Yes.
Than play it safe and live to 80.
And I think everybody should. I mean, this is my personal opinion. I believe this is going to sound. I'm going to quote Nietzsche here, but I really mean this. Your life should be a work of art, and your life should be passionate. And sometimes when you live a passionate life and you follow your passion, there are consequences.
Heavy consequences.
Whether you're a fighter, whether you're a football player, whatever
artist,
it might
painter,
be, an artist,
you might be broke.
Artist, look,
comedian, you might be broke.
Dude, all of it. A lot of great artists, a lot of great painters were broke, were miserable, died early, Van Gogh, etc. I don't want to live in a world without those people. A lot of great writers were selfish pricks. I don't want to live in a world without those people. And
so you would choose to go on your shield?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've always felt that way. I made that decision when I was a very young man, when I chose to be an actor, chose to be a comic, chose to do what I do, and I have no regrets. And I think that's a hard case, and we love him. Of course, you don't want him to be crazy like that. There are a lot of guys that did play football for a long time that don't suffer from that. And this was every case is unique. So I don't know what to say about it, but yes, I do believe that it was worth it.
Really good on your shield.
I'm saying for me, not for him. I don't know, but I'm saying I believe that should not have people say, I have a dream, I have all the talent in the world, I'm not going to do it because I don't want to do that.
No, I agree 100% with you.
I really believe that.
Yeah,
playing it safe and playing it sensible has a place. But not if if it's getting in the way.
I don't know where I fall.
Really
I don't know where. And you're talking to a guy who played football started playing football when I was 4. I stopped playing my last year of college, then 1 year in the pros. So what's that? I don't know. Damn near 20 years.
Yeah.
And fought for 7?
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Do you feel you have brain damage? Do you feel you have memory loss? Do you feel anything?
No.
Do you think you're an impulsive person?
Yes.
Even to the question.
Yes. Yes. But so am I.
Yeah.
Aren't I, B? And I don't
impulsive.
have brain
impulsive.
damage.
I don't know if I'm we'll see down the road, but like so they ran a 3-4 defense. His other middle linebacker was a guy named Gary Plummer, and he's in this documentary, and he has severe brain trauma too. He has Alzheimer's, I think, now. Mm-hmm. He has a real problem too.
Dementia?
And dementia. Yeah, he has check, and a fat face. And so he wasn't doing well in the doc either. And I remember watching him, and he was saying, I have problems too. So I don't know. Like, is it going to come down the road? Here's the other thing, though. Here's the other thing with Junior Seau. He is my all-time favorite athlete. Number 1, hands down, not even close. I fucking love Junior Seau. There they are, Gary Plummer. And he was a little thick there. He got stung by all the bees like me at that time. So anyways, he the thing with Junior too that I think might have a little something to do with it that sped up his movie, the ending of his movie, dying, committing suicide. When he got done playing football, there was no other passion project for him. There was nothing to steer all that energy.
You have to take that into account.
I almost hate when people say, look at Brendan's work ethic. It's from his athletic days. That doesn't really work because I know guys who have better work ethics than me that aren't athletes. I know athletes have the worst work ethic you've ever seen.
Yeah.
They're just really good at that sport. So that doesn't really work. So with Junior Seau, though, he had that crazy work ethic and he wanted to do something with that energy, but didn't have anywhere to point it.
Yeah.
So you see him retire and then come out and come back to New England Patriots. Whenever someone retires and then they come back, they wouldn't come back.
It's a crisis.
Like when people go, dude, when are you fighting again? Not fucking ever.
You're never sparring.
Ever. Never.
No.
Never. Because I found something else to channel all this energy I have.
Yes.
I've had the same energy.
That's
the same way I am now. I've always been like this, and now it's all towards this. I'm not going to go over here.
That's such a huge point, man. Because
and so I think it was that mixed with the brain trauma, mixed with his crazy style of betting, mixed with a
lot of athletes from sports that don't have brain trauma in them suffer from the same issue. When they stop doing their sport, there are a lot of stories. It is rather common for them to go through depression.
Correct. Well, I talked to Matt Best, the boys at Black Rifle Coffee. Shout out to Black Rifle Coffee and Matt Best and the dudes make the best damn cup of joe in the world. But I asked them, I went, hey, PTSD. He goes, very similar to football, right? Like you have your certain cases. There are guys that absolutely have it. It's fucking terrible, man. And a lot of them do have it. Then there's some guys who get done and they're done chasing the dragon's tail and they get home and you go, here, work a 9 to 5, sit in that office. And he goes, hold up. I was a sniper in the fucking Marines.
Yes.
I was on rooftops chasing down Al Qaeda. You want me to sit here and give you TPA reports?
Yes.
Fuck this, and they get all super depressed.
I had an experience.
There's that with athletes too. You talk to an athlete, mixed martial artist who goes, hold up. I was trained to fight the best athletes in the world. I'd walk out to the cage and fight the very best in front of millions of people. Now you want me to sell fucking Jamba Juice?
Yes.
Of course you're going to be depressed.
This happens with soldiers, with people who've been through war. When I was in Afghanistan, the guy who took us around was a decorated recon Marine, had been in Vietnam, and had spent a lot of time, was still in the war theater. And we had another guy there that was kind of coordinating things. And he was a civilian who worked for the DOD, the Department of Defense, but he wasn't a soldier, he was a retired Ranger. And he took tranquilizers, and things were tough for him. And I got to know him.
He's a Ranger.
Yeah.
Tip of the spear.
And this guy said to me, my buddy said, I know a lot of guys like that who can't stop. They still need to be close to the flame. So even though they've retired, they got wounded. He had bullet wounds. He had been wounded.
You can't go back.
He still had to stay close to the flame.
There's no going back.
Yeah.
It's like it'd be like for no one who's ever risked anything like that. It's like, here, try this. Try the best piece of fucking steak you've ever had in your life. Yeah. Now you're never getting that again. That's right. Now eat fucking bologna for the rest of your life.
That's right.
Like, what the fuck? But I've had that.
Juice. It's the juice. And also it's also when you have a very highly regimented schedule and you're told exactly what to do. Now you're just left, and it's really tough.
That's with college athletes too, and a lot of college kids. Like when you go to college, you have this strict curriculum. Yeah. You're going to class, your bills are paid. You're not really in the real world, and if you're an athlete, double that on top of it. You're majoring in sports.
Human beings need purpose,
and then you get done, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Human beings need purpose and direction and meaning. If you don't have purpose, direction, and meaning.
But it's even worse for these athletes, fighters and football players, where everyone's eating out of the palm of your hand. You're getting these huge paychecks. You're the life of the party. Same thing with actors. Like sometimes you'll see, I won't mention names, but you'll see actors who really haven't had a hit show in a while or a movie, and we see them in the media freaking out.
Yes.
Why is that? Because they want the attention.
Yeah.
They thrive off the attention.
100%.
All of a sudden, TMZ's not coming around their house, and they used to be the ones to be like, I can't stand that shit. Where they love it. So they're looking for that. So they do some sporadic, or they punch a photographer, or they do something crazy to get the attention.
Of drugs and assault a police officer.
Correct.
Like Heather Locklear.
Correct.
I mean,
She's
it's
not
crazy.
doing well. Yeah.
I know. And that does have to play a factor. That has to play a factor into it. It's not always.
That's why fame's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, man.
Fame's a hell of a drug. It fucks a lot of people up.
Fuck yes, it does, and it always ends. It always ends. I don't care who you are. When you see my back ripple and I pull myself up like a chimp 30 times bang, while talking to you, why wouldn't I give that to you as inspiration?
It's a gift, really.
It's a gift.